Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about pitomba. That's right, this tree is from Brazil. It's called a pitomba and it's got this delicious yellow fruit. So if you look at the way the fruit grows on here, it grows right along the branches right there. The tree is from Brazil and it loves to be in a real moist environment. This spot here, believe it or not, is a little higher and a little drier, but the tree is doing quite well. I do have to water it a lot because if I don't water it, it does tend to get a little droopy and not happy. This year, the production of the fruit's been pretty good. Last year, I only had about 4 or 5 small fruit. A few of them developed, and they didn't taste very good, honestly. They were kind of dry, they didn't taste well. So this year, I've tasted them, and they are spectacular. So let me tell you a little bit about this tree back here. This tree is a seed-grown tree. I was at the Fruit and Spice Park almost 5 years ago, and I was given a couple of little pitomba fruit to try for the first time. And I said, oh, these look interesting. I tasted it, they tasted really good. And the gentleman at the time, his name was Jim, he was the park manager. And he said to me, and I've known him for years, he said, they taste a little like apricot. And I says, yeah, they do, they taste like apricot, they're really good. So he let me take the seeds, you know, because at the park you're not supposed to pick any fruit from the trees. Anything falls in the ground, you can take it. So every time I go there, I find fruit all over the ground, and I generally, if it's something unique and interesting, I usually bring home the seeds and plant them. And you can do the same if you go to Fruit and Spice Park. So the history of the tree is it came from a seed, from one little seed, from one little fruit. Because if you open these up, you'll notice a lot of times, look at the juice coming out of that. Hope you can see all that juice. Look at that. All right, I will taste it. That's very nice, sweet, very sweet, with a hint of citrus. And then you have a little fiber, not much, nothing to choke on. And then you have that one little seed right there. I'll give you a close-up later of what the seeds look like. There you go. Now this little seed from the Fruit and Spice Park was planted, and now we're going on year 5, and this has been the most wonderful little tree ever. I'll tell you what, last year when it produced a few fruit, just a handful really, they weren't very good, and I was kind of disappointed. But this year I said, okay, let's go try them. This year they're really top notch. Very nice apricot with a little hint of citrus. So let's get back to, we're going to save that seed because we're going to harvest some more. And then there's that little bit of fiber. We're going to harvest some more seeds. We're going to harvest some more fruits, and we'll plant those after we eat them. Now you can make marmalade, different types of jams and jellies with this fruit as well. One of the other things that's really nice about these trees is that they generally do grow to be as good as the mother plant just from the seeds alone. So you don't have to graft them. You don't have a lot of varieties of pitombas on the market because they grow pretty close to what the mother plant was like. And honestly, it's a good flavor. It really is a nice flavor. So I would definitely propagate these from seed, and I can also propagate them, anybody can propagate them from cuttings, and you can also do it from air layers. And if you've never seen my videos on air layers, take a look at them. You'll see, I'll put a link up here to the air layer videos. Those videos will show you how to propagate these trees in a larger size, and they will produce very quickly for you. So going back to the care of the tree, it's pretty easy to, I should say it's pretty easy to maintain. I just trim it once in a while. If it gets a little bit too, you know, too bushy at the bottom, I like to clean it up a little bit. The height is nice. I could go a little taller. They can be as much as 20 feet tall from what I understand. So, you know, like I said, lots of water, plenty of sunshine, and you'll have a wonderful little tree. They do like acidic soil, so you want to keep them in moist, well-drained soil, but you want to make sure you maybe put a little bit of peat moss, use a little bit of acidic fertilizer, because you really want to have your tree healthy and doing well. In terms of pests, I really don't have any problems with scales, or haven't had any ants, haven't had any sooty mold, haven't really had any problems at all. I don't ever worry about this tree. There's nothing. The pitomba has a flavor very similar to a little apricot. Very nice flavor. Let me pop one of these open here, and you can see, look at that juice. Very juicy. Terrific. Skin peels right off, and you're left with the flesh. Has a little bit of the consistency with that little bit of fiber that you get in a mango, but just a little bit. There's no off taste at all. What I mean by that is that you get a kind of a no turpentine or nothing strange, just a apricot and a citrus. Beautiful taste, beautiful combination. Would make a wonderful like lemonade type